Hey, this is Black Scout Survival. I'm here with Mr. James Yeager down here at the Blade Show 2013 in Atlanta. And Mr. Yeager, for those that don't know, for those two guys out there in the world that may not know you, would you tell a little bit about yourself?
Basically, probably what I'm most known for is I own a company named Tactical Response, where we train police, military, and citizens how to protect yourself in violent confrontations. That's what we've been doing since 1996. Trained well over 20,000 people, and business is booming.
Do you do classes all over the U.S.?
All over the U.S. From California, from the East Coast to West Coast, from Florida up to Pennsylvania, and we don't go into the occupied territory of New York and New Jersey, but we train in a lot of places, and if folks were to look at our schedule and they didn't see anything near them, they can host a class too. We can just send them some information, and it doesn't even have to be a formal range. It could just be a piece of property with a hill, and we can shoot into the hill, and it doesn't even have to be anything fancy. But anyway, we train all over the place.
What kind of training do you have? Like, do you have? I know you do firearms, mostly firearms. Do you have like carbine classes, AK classes?
You're pretty much your standard pistol, carbine, shotgun, bolt rifle stuff. We also have two different kinds of medical classes, a 2 and a 5 day version. We do a lot of force-on-force training, and that's kind of where it's at as far as realism. We have several force-on-force classes, home defense classes, vehicle tactics classes, pretty much the full gamut of tactical shooting and defense.
How's your rotation for your classes go? I mean, how many do you have each month, and what in a variety? Like
it could vary greatly. We've had 5 different classes on the same weekend in 5 different states before. So we might be doing a pistol class here and a rifle class there, or it's mixed up, and it changes every month what's going on. So we have a lot of months that are very busy, where the weather's nice in most places. They want to schedule classes like in October most places, or whatever. Yeah. And there's times in the summertime when it's slow, but we're pretty much hopping all the time. I mean, we just last year we trained 4,213 people. There's not a lot of off days, when you're training that many people.
Yeah. So what's your favorite class, would you say? Or let me ask you this first. What is your primer class you would advise someone to take first off?
My classes are kind of like my kids, so picking out like a favorite is tough because it makes the other ones mad. But anyway, if you were to call me up, Jack, if you were to call me up and you say I'm gonna take one class from you, what's it going to be? Fighting pistol. That is our bread and butter class. It's our core curriculum, our core philosophy and mindset, and that would be anybody. I would tell no matter if they were a housewife or a Navy SEAL, that's the first class they should take with Tactical Response, is fighting pistol.
Nice. So, what's the most the term of your classes? How long they last? 1 day, 3 day?
They're mostly 2 or 5 days.
Okay.
And sometimes connected in like we'll do a series. Like if you said, hey, I want to take 3 classes from you, what would you recommend? It's easy. Fighting pistol, our immediate action medical class, our 2-day medical class, and then our 2-day force-on-force class called The Fight. So we do those in a row, so you can take any 2 days you want, or we can give you a special price for 6 days. So it's kind of like we kind of let people tailor their own training needs, in that respect.
Well, do you have anything else you'd like to add about any of your classes or upcoming training or anything you got going on in the future?
Yeah, if you guys don't know, I have a YouTube channel. I've got about 400 videos. If you can't afford training, you can probably glean some information off there, but any responsible instructor is going to tell you to go get some firearms training, hands-on professional firearms training. You don't have to get it from me. There's a bunch of good guys doing a bunch of good stuff right now, but make the investment and get some proper training.
Yeah, and there's so many times I hear a guy say, "I learned it off YouTube."
Yeah, no, you didn't.
When it's firearms, that's not what you want to hear.
Right.
But well, James, I appreciate it. And I enjoy your YouTube channel. It's good to meet you, and glad to see you here.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
All right.